Welcome, Guten Tag. You're watching an episode of Sports Central, the show that guarantees you your weekly fix of sports action.
Absolutely, and we've got so much lined up for you. So hey, you need to grab your friends, nendo chukwe beshte zako, kila mtu wa mtaa, wambie let's sit back and of course get to enjoy some great sporting action. We're your hosts, Mike Mondo.
And I'm Wanjira Longhour. Kick your feet up, lay back, and relax, because it's sports night right now.
Coming up on today's episode,
it's East versus West in the SportPesa Super 8 Champions League Finals.
And then we get to hang out with the sensational Alan Wanga right here on the show. Hey, keep it right here for that.
Oh, you need to, but that's not all we're going to do. We're also going to take it to the Kenya cricket team and watch as they try to work on regaining that ODI status.
Sawa sawa, before we get onto all of that, let's first take a look at the headlines.
Kasarani Stadium was once again the stage for yet another international fixture as Harambee Stars took on the visiting Mozambique national side. First half strike by Eric Johanna was enough for Stanley Okumbi's men to see off the visitors as the game played off to a 1-0 full-time score. This was then followed by yet another midweek friendly in which Harambee Stars downed the visiting Liberia courtesy of a Paul Were goal. Victory ensuring that Stars extend their unbeaten run to 8 matches.
Ready to be here, so excited to be in the 4th edition of EFC. We are here to support the charity program.
Sadili are the winners of the November edition of the SportPesa EFC basketball tournament after edging out Team Crusaders to win the tournament and the 100,000 Kenya shillings, half of which will go to charity.
We just won this game today, this tournament today, for the 3rd time. This is the 2nd time running, consecutive back-to-back. I'd like to thank SportPesa and EFC for holding this event and doing it for charity.
This is the 6th edition of the SportPesa EFC basketball tournament. Yani EFC is all about basketball, so what a better way to give charity to this academy. So Coach Roba of Kayole Basketball Academy is the beneficiary of the 6th edition of the EFC basketball tournament.
The SportPesa Super 8 Champions League has definitely given fans some awesome footballing action. Of course, with all sides battling it out in order to get the right to represent their conferences.
Well, Technical University of Kenya was actually the first team to make it to the finals, eliminating both Kawangware United and Melta Kaberia in their quest to represent the West.
On the other hand, Jericho All-Stars, having knocked out Kayole Asubuhi and Shauri Moyo Blue Stars, did earn their right to represent the East, and no doubt this was going to be a cracker of a final.
stage was set for the epic clash as Technical University from the West took on Jericho All-Stars from the East in their very first SportPesa Super 8 Champions League final. In the end, Technical University emerged victorious with a full-time score of 3-1. Quite a rewarding victory, especially after losing to Jericho All-Stars in both fixtures of the Premier League stage and coming back strongly to claim the SportPesa Super 8 Champions League trophy.
Congratulations to the players because they played according to our instructions. In today's match, all of them were outstanding. According to me, all of them were outstanding because if it were not that way, we wouldn't have emerged the victor.
Preparation yetu na ilikuwa ya kutosha, ilikuwa gangari, lakini ni vile tulikuwa tumepunguza maneno. Yetu tulikuwa tunajua tu itakuja game itachezwa 90 minutes kwa grao, unlike our opponent wenye walikuwa wanacheza game kwa media sana.
This is football. Kila mtu na siku yake, haikuwa siku yetu because vijana wanajua vile wanaweza, we get our chances, we don't use, they get their chance, they use, and that is football. Ilikuwa ni siku yao tu.
Game imekuwa poa. Maybe ni luck tu ndio imekataa, haijakuwa pande yetu. But chance tumepata, game plan imekubali. But today vitu hajaenda vile tulikuwa tumepanga, kwa sababu tulikuwa tumepanga kushinda hii game mapema. But unfortunately vitu zimechange.
These two FC, champion of 2016, SportPesa. You are watching Sports Central. Don't move a muscle. Tukama!
Welcome back, and just in case you're only tuning in now, you're watching Sports Central, the show that guarantees you your weekly fix in sports action.
Kabisa. And you know what, Wanji, when it comes to football, man, no one in my view matches Alan Wanga. I think he has the skill, he has the talent, and not to mention every team he plays for, he excels. That even includes the national team.
No, you're absolutely right. I mean, how about the fact that he literally just won the SportPesa Premier League with Tusker FC? Yeah. Boy, you know that Sports Central had to get up in there for a one-on-one hangout.
Yeah.
Here's how it all went down.
My name's Alan Wanga. I play for Tusker FC. I'm a striker. I started playing football when I was 8 in Kisumu. I used to play for an academy, Coca-Cola Academy there. Yeah, then I played for the team for like 4 years. Then I moved to, my parents moved to Western Kenya. In Kisumu I was playing for Lulu FC, a nationwide side. Yeah, then from there, that's how it happened. Then I came to Tusker in 2007. In 2007, Tusker signed me. Then Within 1 month, I was in the national team. That's when I realized, that was the most defining moment in my career, because after that, everything changed. Within 4 months, I moved to Petro. Petro came to sign me, and I was going to replace Manucho, who had joined Manchester United. It was awesome, especially considering that the person that I was going to, fill his place was going to play for Manchester United. So I think that also pushed me, and it made me, work more harder. My family comes first. I've got a wife and 2 kids, and they are the reason I wake up every day, and I want to work out. To push beyond the limit to ensure that I stay up there and I be someone that every day they wake up, they appreciate, and they know that I'll always be there for them. There are so many talents in Kenya that need to be nurtured. Football pays, and we've seen now Victor Wanyama is playing for Tottenham, and everyone is proud of him. And there are kids outside there who want to play football, but they need that support and someone who can support them and help them develop in football. Our league is growing, and all we need to do is just have good preparations. That is for the national team, and still try to have academies that will help bring up great players. Then I think people will come on board, and that will help develop football in Kenya, because you see countries like Zambia, Uganda, these are countries that Kenya, we used to beat them any other time we were playing against them. But you see now they've grown, like Uganda is going to play in the Cup of Nations. So it's just a matter of time, and I believe we'll also make it, we'll be there. Any sport needs discipline and hard work. If you stay disciplined and you work hard and pray, everything is possible. You'll make it in life, because one thing I believe, everyone has a chance. You have that time that you get that opportunity. So when that time hits you, and you are disciplined, you work hard, you'll succeed and make it.
Now, Mike, you and I both know that Kenyan cricket has absolutely had its ups and downs.
Yes.
Nevertheless, no one can deny that when it comes time to shine, these guys really know how to do it.
They do it, and they do it big. I have memories of when they beat West Indies. They were world giants back then. Also, 2003, the World Cup, made it all the way to the semi-finals. They were kicked out by India, but still gave it their best shot.
Yeah, they really put a heart into the game, don't they? Well, they're right now trying to regain that ODI status. And us at Sports Central had the chance to have our first cricket hangout ever. Watch this.
I'm the interim coach of the national team. I basically look after the guys for the time being until CK finds another coach. I've played for Kenya for 15 years. I think I've played in all the 5 World Cups, so I've been around for a while. Back then, we obviously the cricket the standards was much higher. Okay, at the moment, if you look at it, it died a bit, but slowly it's picking up. I think what we lack now is just consistency. I think if you get guys to be more consistent, I think we'll win a lot more games. We want to get back our ODI status. ODI is one-day international. If you are to get back our status, we need to be in the top 6, at least of the associate nations. At the moment, there's no ranking. Only 2 teams have gone up there from the associate nation. That is Afghanistan and Ireland. They're ahead because they were given that automatic qualification. So they're ahead of us. The rest of the teams have to go through a qualifying period. So at the moment, you have teams like Uganda, who will be hosting their tournament very soon. They'll be hosting a Division 3 tournament. Okay? The top 2 from that will join us, the bottom 4 from this group that we are in. At the moment, the group, we are 8 of us in this group. So the top 2 from that group will join the bottom 4 from our group. Then they'll be joined by the winner of those groups. 2 of them will join the top 4 will qualify and go and play Ireland and Scotland and 2 test playing countries.
Rakib Patel, Kenyan captain, all-rounder. Cricket is something I love to do, and I've seen people like Steve Tikolo, Thomas Odoyo play, and I really want to be like some of those legends. And I think it was always a dream to play for Kenya, and it is an honor as well to play for Kenya. And I really want that we get the ODI status while I'm there, so I can say that I tried my best and got the ODI status. We've been at a couple of tournaments. I think played around 12 games. We played quite well, but we really need to improve the games coming up so that we can get ODI status back. So I think we really need to focus the games coming up.
Hong Kong side will be visiting Kenya, and it's very, very important for Kenya to win those two matches so that we may have a chance to qualify in the World Cup 2019.
Hong Kong is just part of the process. I think we are in round 4. We are in round 4 of the matches. We've already played 3. Okay, we've won 3, lost 3. So we need to win our matches, especially when you play at home. You're expected to win your matches so that you just make it easy when you go away. Obviously, when you go away, you play teams in their own backyard, so they know the conditions better than you. So we really want to win these 2 games. I think the last time we had an ODI international coming to Kenya was sometime around 2007. Okay, then the security issue came in, then guys disappeared. We stopped having top flight cricket coming in. So I'd urge the fans to come back and help us. You know, the fans actually helped us in the 2003 World Cup. We request them to come and support us, support the boys. Let us get back our ODI status. Let us bring back the glory days in Kenyan cricket.
really amazing stuff from the team, and I'm looking forward to watching them get back their glory days.
Yeah, absolutely. I think they're doing fantastic. So give them kudos.
Absolutely. Well, we're looking forward to everything happening there, and we're about to close the show. But before we go anywhere, you already know what it is. We gotta give love to our tweeps. So how about we take up that challenge from last week? Mike, I believe you were testing me last week, and you were asking me who was in that picture that Milan Lashan put up. That indeed is Alan Thigo, who played for the Harambee Stars.
Oh, good job right there, Lishan. By the way, you give Wendy a run for her money. But of course, we can't forget Starshine. You're enjoying the show. You're saying you wish the show would be a little bit longer.
We do too. Don't worry. It's gonna keep on getting longer as we keep on getting content from you. Well, here at Sports Central, you know, we say that so long as it's competitive and it has a set of rules, well, then, I mean, frankly, it's a sport. So with that in mind, watch this.
Wow. That definitely takes ironing to just a whole new level.
But like, who comes up with this stuff? Was it like, no, I've already like, you know, deep sea scuba dived. I've already thrown myself out of a plane with a parachute on my back, so now I need to iron while I do
iron
it?
underwater. Like, I'm wondering what's next. Are they going to start grilling, doing a barbecue underwater? You get the fish and everything, light a fire.
But they may as well, right? I love how they had like proper wreckage underneath them, and everyone's looking really excitedly into the camera like, watch me, watch how cool I am.
No, that was absolutely hilarious. And Kamakawa, we would love to hear from you. So if there's anything you'd love to see featured on the show, just let us know on our TL. We would definitely love to get your suggestions. But we have to chomoka, so until next time,
Keep it Sports Central.